I chose to critique this piece by Ashley Roberts, and looking at this piece, I'm seeing a lot of light blue, a little bit of light pink throughout the piece, and this mustard yellow streaks kind of radiating out from the center of the piece. Looks like the focal point is a tear-like shape surrounded by these the circular shape in the middle, and then on the sides you have these kind of similar almost like a half of a heart type shape, and looks like they're pretty symmetrical, but looks like the artist decided to change the left side a little bit and kind of separate, have a couple different objects there on the side instead of just the one half heart shape. And it's a little bit thicker on the right, and it kind of creates a little bit of interest there with those two different shapes on the side. The texture of this piece is, I think, very interesting. It's almost got like a grainy texture that looks like a paper towel that was used and paper mache around the sculpture. The paint is very thickly layered and also adds to that nice texture that makes you want to just touch it and feel the different brush strokes. The piece to me feels very balanced. It looks like the artist chose a lot of very similar shapes, but chose to make them just slightly different enough that it gives interest to the piece, as well as the colors, and it gives it this nice rhythm to the piece that makes you want to look throughout all the different colors. The light blue, which also gets darker kind of in that surrounding area. You have a really dark blue, and that really draws your eye towards the center. And the piece reminds me of an ocean at sunset, and you have kind of that coolness that's like the ocean, the blue, and then the warmth of the mustard and the pink. It makes me think about just dipping your feet into the ocean, but also that grainy feeling of the sand. And I think it's a very wonderful piece, very successful, because it really gives off that feeling of like a shell, the ocean, and just kind of that peaceful feeling that you get when you're at the ocean.